if there are square terms in an equation, we can consider it as a quadratic equation. If there are square terms, we can define it as a quadratic equation. Understanding theory of quadratic equation, I will consider some examples. 5 multiplied by 0. The answer is 0. Then 0 multiplied by 5. Answer is 0. 0 multiplied by 0. Answer is 0. Now we can understand, if there is a product between two terms and if the answer is 0, one of the terms or both terms should be 0. Then we can write the theory of the quadratic equation. If a multiplied by b equals 0, a equals 0 or b equals 0. This is the theory of the quadratic equation. If the product of two terms equals to 0, one term should be 0 separately. A equals 0 or b equals 0. It is the theory. Then I will discuss exercise 15.3. Exercise 15.3. Part A. I will write the equation x minus 2 into x minus 3 equals 0. There are two terms in left hand side, there are two brackets, and the relationship is a multiplication. There is a product. The product of two terms is 0. Then according to the theory of quadratic equations, we can equal first term x minus 2 to 0. X minus 2 equals 0, or second term x minus 3 equals 0. Now we have to find the x value separately. X equals, we have to bring minus 2 to the right hand side, 2, or x equals, we have to bring minus 3 to the right hand side, 3. Then answer is x equals 2 or x equals 3 for the part A. Then part B, mark as homework. Part C, I will discuss. X minus 4 into x minus 4 equals 0. There are two terms and there is a product. Product is 0. Then we can equal two terms separately to 0. X minus 4 equals 0 or x minus 4 equals 0. Now we have to find x value separately. X equals 4 or x equals 4. There are same answers. X equals 4, x equals 4. Now we can get the answer x equals 4. Then part E, I will discuss part E. X times x plus 3 equals 0. There are two terms, x is the first term and bracket is the second term. And there is a product. Product is equals to 0. Then we can equal two terms separately to 0. X equals 0 or x plus 3 equals 0. X equals 0 or x equals, we have to bring plus 3 to the right hand side, minus 3. Then answer for what is x equals 0 or x equals minus 3. In part G, then I will discuss part G. X squared minus 16 equals 0. In part G, there is not a product. Therefore, we have to consider the factors of left hand side. Now we have to factorize left hand side. If there is not a product in left hand side in a quadratic equation, we have to factorize left hand side of the equation. Then I will factorize. We can write 16 as a square term. X squared minus 16 is 4 squared equals 0. Now there are two square terms and there is a minus mark. There is a difference between two square terms. Therefore, we can write factors. First factor is x plus 4. Second factor is x minus 4. We have studied in previous sessions. Now, there is a product between two terms in left hand side. Then we have to use the same method to find the x value. X plus 4 equals 0 or x minus 4 equals 0. X equals, we have to bring plus 4 to the right hand side, minus 4, or x equals, we have to bring minus 4 to the right hand side, 4. Then answer is x equals minus 4 or x equals 4. In part I, 9x squared minus 27x equals 0. We have to factorize because of there is not a product. We can get a common factor from both terms of left hand side. We can get 9x as a common factor. 9x squared divided by 9x, answer is x. Minus divided by plus minus, 27x divided by 9x, 3 equals 0. Now, there are three terms as a product in the left hand side. 9 is the first term, x is the second term, x minus 3 is the third term. There are three terms. We can equal separately to 0, but we know that 9 is not equals to 0. 9 equals 0. It is wrong. 9 is not equals to 0. Therefore, we have to equal other two terms to 0. X equals 0 or x minus 3 equals 0. X equals 0 or x equals, we have to bring minus 3 to right hand side, x equals 3.